Hi, I'm Patricia Cox from the Baldy Sheep, New Street, Longford, and today I'm going to show you how to do finger knitting. I find it's best to use a bulky yarn, chunky, and to begin with you make a slip knot like you do for all your knitting projects, or you can tie it to your thumb. Pop the slip knot on your thumb. You're not actually going to use this as a stitch, that's just to anchor the yarn to begin with. Spread your fingers and then you put the yarn behind and in front of your finger, and again on the second one behind and in front, on the third finger behind and in front, and I'm wrapping the yarn around each time, and then behind and in front. These are your stitches to begin with, like your cast on. Then the yarn goes across the back and across the front. Now these are your stitches, and this is your yarn over. So I'm going to lift my stitch over my finger and pop it to the back, and on the second one the stitch over the yarn over my finger and leave it to the back, and again the stitch over the yarn over my finger and that to the back, and the fourth one, the yarn over my finger. The yarn then goes across the back and across the front, and I'm going to do the same thing again. These are my stitches and this is my yarn over. The stitch goes over the yarn and over my finger, over the yarn and over my finger, over the yarn and over my finger, over the yarn and over my finger. I'm going to do a few rows quickly now, and when you get good at this it goes up very quickly. This is fun to make a scarf and it has lots of uses. Across the back and across the front every time. Across the back and across the front. When you've got 6 rows done, you can take it off your thumb and give it a pull at the back. You can see the knitted stitches at the back, and you can keep going until it's the length you want. You can actually make yourself a scarf in about 45 minutes. Across the back and across the front, the stitches go over the yarn and over the top of your finger. And every now and then give it a pull at the back just to even the stitches. Across the back and across the front. Stitch over your finger, making sure to catch the yarn. To cast off, you cut your yarn and then pass it through each stitch, pulling it through. Pulling it through each stitch every time, and then pull it tight, and that's it, cast off.